Enzo Jeremias Fernández lifestyle and net worth. Enzo Jeremias Fernández, born on January 17, 2001, also known as just Enzo, is an Argentine professional footballer who plays as a central midfielder for Premier League club Chelsea, as well as the Argentina national team. As an academy graduate of River Plate, Fernández made his first team debut for the club in 2019, before spending 2 seasons on loan with Defensa Justicia. There, he enjoyed a successful campaign which culminated in him winning the Copa Sudamericana and Recopa Sudamericana before returning to River Plate in 2021. Following his return, Fernández established himself as an integral player for the club and won a 2021 Argentine Primera Division. He joined Portuguese Premier League side, Benfica, in the summer of 2022. Having played only 6 months for Benfica, he was purchased by Premier League club Chelsea in January 2023 for a British record transfer fee. An Argentine international, Fernández previously represented his country at under-18 level before making his senior international debut. He represented Argentina at the 2022 FIFA World Cup, playing an important role in helping his country win their 3rd title, while also winning the tournament's Young Player Award. Enzo Fernández has a net worth of approximately $4 million. He is 5 feet 10 inches tall, which is equivalent to 1.78 meters tall. That being said, let's score. Enzo Fernández personal life and style of play. Fernández is named after 3-time Copa America winner and former River Plate player Enzo Francescoli due to his father Raul's fascination with the Uruguayan. In an interview, he said that his favorite player is Lionel Messi. Fernández is married to fellow Argentine, Valentina Cervantes, with whom he has a daughter, born in 2020. In May 2023, they announced that they are expecting their 2nd child together. A versatile midfielder, Fernández usually plays as a deep-lying playmaker, responsible for breaking up play, dictating the tempo, and recycling possession, while he is also a capable attacking midfielder. Although he prefers operating centrally, he can be seen occupying the left half space assisted by a defensive midfield partner, like his former Benfica teammate, Florentino Luis. Fernández plays quick short passes, accurate long passes, and lobbed balls. He is combative in his midfield duels, protects spaces and his backline efficiently, possesses good passing range and vision. He can dribble into dangerous territory or out of it. He thrives in receiving the ball in tight spaces and is press-resistant. He is adept at breaking defensive lines with his passes, playing through balls, as well as recycling possession in the midfield. Out of possession, Fernández looks to proactively disrupt opposition attack, anticipate and intercept passes. Enzo Fernández early life. Born in San Martín, Buenos Aires, Tyrol, and Marta, Fernández has 4 brothers, Seba, Rodri, Maxi, and Gonza. He was introduced to football at a young age, playing for a local side called Club Laracova, before joining River Plate. It is unclear exactly when Fernández joined River Plate, but in November 2019, in an interview for the River Plate website, he claimed to have joined the academy in 2005, and in September 2020, Argentine newspaper Clarín reported that he joined River Plate in 2006, while in February 2023, he claimed he was 6 when he joined in an interview for the Chelsea website, which would have most likely been in 2007. He progressed through the youth ranks and was promoted into the club's first team by manager Marcelo Gallardo on January 27, 2019, in a 3-1 home loss to Patronato in the Primera Division, despite remaining on the bench. He made his first team debut on March 4, 2020, replacing Santiago Sosa in the 75th minute of a 3-0 loss to LDU Quito in the Copa Libertadores. In the weeks prior, he scored once, in the 6-1 thrashing of Libertad, in 4 games at the 2020 Under-20 Copa Libertadores in Paraguay. Enzo Fernández international career. On July 24, 2019, Fernández was selected by the Argentina Under-18s manager, Esteban Solari, to represent his nation at the 2019 Cádiz tournament in Spain. On November 3, 2021, he was called up by Argentina national team manager Lionel Scaloni for 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Brazil and Uruguay. He made his senior team debut on September 24, 2022, by coming on as a 64th-minute substitute for Leandro Paredes in a 3-0 win against Honduras. On 11 November, he was named in Argentina's 26-man squad for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. After coming on in the 57th minute, on 26 November, Fernández scored his first international goal, closing Argentina's 2-0 group stage win against Mexico. In doing so, he became the second youngest player ever, only behind Lionel Messi, to score a World Cup goal for Argentina at 21 years, 10 months and 13 days old. On 3 December, he achieved a rather not-so-famous record, becoming the youngest own goal scorer in the history of Argentina in the FIFA World Cup, in the round of 16 match against Australia, when his attempt to block Craig Goodwin's shot deflected into his team's net, as Argentina beat Australia 2-1. After defeating Croatia 3-0 in the semi-final, Fernández played in the final against France, where Argentina won the World Cup by a score of 4-2 on penalties. He was named the best young player of the tournament. Enzo Fernández's professional career. On June 23, 2022, River Plate reached an agreement with Primeira Liga team Benfica for the transfer of Fernández for a €10 million fee for 75% of his economic rights plus €8 million in add-ons, but with the player remaining at River Plate until the end of the club's Copa Libertadores campaign. Following River Plate's round of 16 exit from the Copa Libertadores, on 14 July, Benfica confirmed a deal, giving Fernández the number 13 shirt, previously worn by club legend Eusebio. He made his debut for the club on 2 August, scoring his first goal for the club, a half volley from outside the penalty area, in a 4-1 home win over Midtjylland, in the first leg of the 2022-2023 UEFA Champions League third qualifying round. He then scored in Benfica's next matches, a 4-0 home win over Arouca in the Primeira Liga, and a 3-1 away win over Midtjylland in the second leg of the UEFA Champions League third qualifying round. His impressive performances continued throughout the month, and following a run of 5 consecutive wins and 3 clean sheets, he was named the Primeira Liga's midfielder of the month, a feat which was repeated for the months of October and November. He was linked with a move to Chelsea in the January 2023 transfer window, and the club was adamant he wouldn't be sold for less than his €121 million release clause. Chelsea purchased Fernández for a package worth £106.8 million after a final agreement between the two clubs was reached on January 31, 2023. He signed an 8.5-year contract, valid until 2031. Negotiations lasted for more than 10 hours and were led by Chelsea co-owner Vedat Egbali. A fee paid by Chelsea was, at the time, a British record transfer deal. Benfica received an initial £30 million installment, which will be followed by 5 further payments. He made his debut in the Premier League on February 3 at home against Fulham and played 90 minutes. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel for such interesting content.